Spider-Man Brand New Days trailer dropped this morning. We've got my friend Matt here who's going to join in. Matt, you saw the
Well,
trailer this morning. What are your thoughts?
man, have I seen it? Man. Start with, it looks amazing. Just everything about it looks great. We've got so many characters just showing up in there. A little tarantula, scorpion, boomerang, which I'm pretty sure is going to be like an early montage in the beginning of it. And then, Frank Castle just hits him with his van. How great is that?
Yes. The one thing I took away from the trailer is that it just seemed, I don't know, kind of sad, at a lot of parts. It looked amazing, but depressing at the same time. And it shows us the 4-year time jump. Do you think Peter has become too detached from his humanity by just being Spider-Man 24/7?
That is one of the things I wanted to touch on is something to take away from this trailer is just how alone he is. Like, you can feel it through whatever you're watching it on. Like, you're just watching Peter and he just looks so alone and is sad, and you can tell he wants to reach out to Mary Jane, or MJ, I guess, Melissa.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Micheal.
yeah, sorry. And, yeah, he wants to reach out to her, but he also knows doing that will put her in danger, and that's the whole reason he didn't do it in the last movie. So, he's been battling with that conflict.
Well, do you think he's being selfish by not allowing them the choice to remember, or do you think he's being heroic?
That's a tricky one. Because I would say he may be selfish for reaching out to him. Because therefore,
Gotcha.
the whole thing was, he already lost Aunt May, and because of his identity was out there, and he wanted to fix all that, and anybody that knows him also is in danger. So,
Absolutely. John Bernthal's Punisher. He's back in the battle van.
love it. I love it.
In a street level war, do you think Spider-Man's no-kill rule is actually going to hold up this time?
That was also something else I wanted to go over too. Looks like he might be losing his grip a little bit.
Yeah.
You see his eyes turning black. There's a lot of theories on what's happening there. I'm not too sure it's Venom. Other people are thinking it might be Man Spider.
Yeah.
So we'll definitely see what happens there. But you can tell there's something going on with him.
Do you think the MCU's ready to go like full body horror if it is Man Spider? Or is this just like a fake out for a temporary power upgrade?
See, that was the thing holding me back on that was. But then again, I mean, we got the hand. That's also amazing. And they're brutal.
Yes.
So, I mean, we already got Frank Castle showing up too. So,
And then we saw Michael Mando Scorpion, first time since Spider-Man Homecoming. After 9 years, do you think he's the main threat in this movie, or do you think he's muscle for like a bit bigger shadow villain like Kingpin or Tombstone?
with all these villains showing up like this, I'm not wanting to say there's a Sinister Six underlining theme going on, or maybe even a Thunderbolts with Kingpin. I don't know. But I wouldn't say he's the main villain.
Got you. Part of me thinks he might be the villain at the beginning of the movie, like kind of wrap up that loose end that we haven't really revisited. But I think it'll lead to something bigger. Speaking of something big, Sadie Sink shows up in this trailer,
Yeah.
and she's kind of the biggest enigma. Based on that shot in the prison/bedroom, do you lean more towards her being like a version of Jean Grey, or do you think this is another or a brand new MCU original character that we haven't seen?
See, I know everybody's leaning towards Jean Grey, but based on this trailer, you see the mind control jumping from person to person.
Mm-hmm.
I think Jean's a little stronger than that. I wouldn't think she would do one person at a time. I'm
Right.
thinking we could have Typhoid Mary.
Ooh. Okay. And
Which
there's
also goes along with the Hand and Daredevil and the Punisher.
that would be an interesting twist. Um, Bruce Banner shows up in the trailer. He's acting as Peter's mentor here. We get that one line about who are you again? Nice little callback. Do you think he's there just for the science, or is he the only one who might actually start to remember Peter because of his own gamma altered mind?
I'm thinking he might remember him.
Okay.
I'm thinking
Uh,
I'm thinking there's gonna be a few people that remember him. Maybe
the
even
title is
Venom, one of them.
that would
If he
be
shows up.
interesting.
If he shows up.
Um, the title is Brand New Day. It's a massive reboot in the comics. Do you think this movie ends with Peter getting his life back, or do you think he loses even more of it?
Let's see. I don't see a resolve happening yet.
Okay. Do you think it
I
ties
think
into Doomsday in December?
I'm thinking we're gonna see a darker Peter Parker leading in to Doomsday or Secret Wars, and I'm really hoping the MCU holds off and doesn't give him Venom until Secret Wars. And we get that
Okay.
amazing costume
Yes.
from the cover of Secret Wars, what is it, 8, 9? One of them.
Mm-hmm.
I have it somewhere.
And possibly, I mean, I know we saw that in Spider-Man 3, but we all kind of know they may have bungled that a little bit. Maybe we get to see like the right way of doing that story in
Ye
the MCU.
yes.
Um, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much does this trailer fix the MCU fatigue that everyone has been talking about?
I don't know if there is a fatigue with Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man's great. It's been 5 years since his last movie. And I think everyone just is yearning for Tom Holland to come back and do some really good things with the character. And I think the direction that we're going to see is, I mean, I think we're just going to be really excited to see it. I know, are you going to go see it opening night, July
Oh,
31st?
definitely. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Nice. All right. Um, any last thoughts about this trailer?
I would like to point out one thing that really caught my attention, and it's something we haven't really seen other than Iron Man, and even that was different, was the shot where he's dropping and it goes inside of his mask. I thought that was beautiful. That was a beautiful
Yes.
touch because if you look in his eye, you see the city getting closer and closer. And, it's just, I thought it was a very creative shot.
Awesome. Well, Matt, thank you for joining us. Brand New Day comes out July 31st, 2026. Hopefully, tickets will go on sale soon so we can go ahead and get our advanced sales. But we're going to definitely have you on between now and then. Maybe we'll even go see it with the opening night.
Yeah.
And we'll probably post some reaction videos afterwards. So thanks for joining us, Matt.
One more thing we got to touch on.
Yes.
Who is MJ's boyfriend?
Yes. What's his name? Paul?
Oh,
Was
God.
that the name?
If it is Paul,
The Paul situation. Do you think he's actually going to
man,
make?
I don't know. There's nobody that can stand Paul if that's who it is. So
Like
it
he's
will.
pretty controversial in the comics, right?
Yeah, nobody really likes him. He's kind of a tool.
Wow.
But
So,
they did end up separating here lately.
well, that'll be interesting to see for sure if they're going to end up putting them back together, if they're going to go their separate ways finally, or do we get a
Mhm.
Gwen Stacy?
Yeah. Or you know me, I'd love to have a black cat.
Oh
Oh,
yes, Felicia
Felicia Hardy.
Hardy.
Yeah.
Some things we haven't touched on in the MCU would be really good to see for sure,
Mhm.
instead of the same old stories.
Question for you.
Yes. Okay.
Now, we've seen the hand.
Mm-hmm.
When's the last time we've seen Elektra other than uh the Wolverine
Uh,
Deadpool movie?
Deadpool. We haven't seen her since she was. That was not even Jennifer Garner's
Mhm.
Elektra.
Yep.
So that
So,
would have been in the Defenders, right?
uh, was that the when she came back from the hand when they brought her back
Yeah,
from Daredevil?
yeah. That would be the Defenders.
So, is she still with the hand?
I don't know. It's been a minute since I've seen the Defenders or any of the old Netflix Daredevil stuff.
Yeah,
So
I never finished the Defenders, but I was kind of speculating on that too. Like maybe we'll get an Elektra.
yeah. Well, and then while we're tying in Daredevil stuff, do you think Spider-Man makes a cameo in Daredevil season 2?
Definitely think Daredevil's going to show up in Spider-Man. But
Okay.
but I don't know if Spider-Man will show up in Daredevil.
Got you. Got you.
We also see here that, the mayor is no longer Wilson Fisk
Yeah.
because,
So
forgot the girl.
is that a spoiler for season 2 of Daredevil then?
I think it might be, but,
Wow.
mm,
That is interesting.
yeah, because, you see Peter getting handed the key to the city.
That's right. Yeah, and
And
he's
it
kind of
is
holding that key in his sad little apartment and
Yep, and it's
so
not Fisk giving it to him.
wow. Interesting. A lot of things to look forward to.
Yeah.
Good deal. We're gonna have to get you back on here to talk more MCU stuff. And we'll jump on and we'll do some more videos like this in the future. We do have another short coming up that we're gonna work on right now, but so just make sure if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, or followed us on Apple or Spotify, this video is gonna be YouTube exclusive. I believe we might put it on Instagram. I don't know if the video is gonna be short enough for that, but definitely will be on YouTube. So just make sure those of you watching, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. We'd love to get to over 100 subscribers so we can get a custom URL, which would be kind of nice. So, Matt, thanks for joining us. I'm going to have you hang on so we can film that next video. But like, share, and subscribe our video for What the What Variety Show. And thanks for joining us.